Calla Price here, your District 2 Vice President. I'm going to talk to you today about the Achieve newsletter. If you have not yet taken a look at this amazing resource, check your inbox and do a search for Achieve newsletter from ABWA. This is how we are celebrating women in business, and there are some great resources in this newsletter. If you haven't noticed, this is a digital piece, so there's lots of interactive elements that I just want to highlight with you today. The first thing that I want to mention is that this is a great recruiting tool. So when you're talking to prospective members, you can share this resource to illustrate some of the tenets of our ABWA mission, from leadership to professional development to networking opportunities. All of the benefits of ABWA, there are things in this newsletter that you can highlight. Plus, there is an interactive link to join as a new member. So if you have not already saved this link to the new newsletter, you can cut and paste when you open your newsletter, cut and paste that website address and add it to your link tree to post on your social media sites for your league, as well as that I encourage you to share on your personal network as a recruiting tool. We are in the membership campaign, and this is a great resource. So we want to put it in our link tree or on our websites as an option to navigate and share with other members. So some things that I want to call your attention to: this little grid here. If there's something particular you're looking for, you click on that and you can peruse all of the pages of the newsletter on one page. I will tell you, because of the size of the documents, this is best viewed on a desktop or an iPad. On a phone, you may need a magnifying glass to get all of the font and be able to read some of the articles. Do not size well on a phone. So to really enjoy this newsletter fully, I would recommend getting it on your desktop or an iPad for use. So from this tool, we could jump to any page, and I'm just going to jump to the opening page that we have right here. So on the left side of my toolbar, I have this zoom function. We can make it bigger or smaller. I prefer mine to be full page. As I said, this is best viewable on a laptop. We've got a table of contents here, and you notice when I hover over something, I can click right on it and it's going to take me to that page. We can also download this resource and save it to your desktop. That would be great if you're going to be sharing it over and over to people's emails or sharing it with friends. You have an option to have a downloaded copy. Now, the interactivity of the PDF is not going to be the same, so it actually would be preferable to save that link as well and share that as the tool versus the PDF. We also have a sharing option right here over on the left side. With the more options, we can click on share and share to Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, all of the resources. And I encourage you to share these to each one of your networks as a recruitment tool, because you never know who's going to see it that can benefit from ABWA. So when you click on share, and I'll just share to Twitter, for example. When you click on the link, it's going to ask you to log in. It doesn't want to log me in here. Okay, so your Twitter account has to be linked to whatever Facebook account you're logged into. If they're from different email addresses, it's not going to sync up. I went ahead and clicked on share on Facebook, and you can just put a little note. Check out this great resource from ABWA. I would love to see you at an upcoming event. So when you post, it's a good idea to put some sort of call to action in there. I'm going to post this to my feed and to my story, both at one point. And I'm actually going to change it to public, because that way we're going to maximize the viewpoints for this particular post. Click on post to Facebook. And if I go to my Facebook account, I should see that on there. So once it has posted, it will bring you back to this page. I'm going to close this. Some other things I want to call your attention to, in addition to the clickable links here, I'm going to click on page 4. We have on pages 4 and 5 all of your professional development tools and information here, including our new Apex courses for November and December, the new Everyday Innovators online toolbox. Who's excited for this tool? New Apex courses are coming also in 2023. Lots of great professional development for you, as well as your prospective members. You can share those with them. If I use the arrows, I'm going to move to the next page. So there are several professional development articles in here for learning, and this one is on page 7, The Labyrinth of Non-Promotable Work. It's a great article on the things that we spend time doing that doesn't help us elevate our careers. So I would recommend that you read that. If you notice, there's a little green arrow at the bottom of the article, and this will take you down through the rest of the article, because the article doesn't go from page to page, left to right. It is actually up and down. So we have several pages related to this specific article. So anytime you see those green arrows, you can click on them for additional content. And for this case, it is the rest of the article. So on page 8 and 9 here, we have some great recognition. Again, this is part of the ABWA mission statement, getting recognition at a national level. And we have our inner circle members, ABWA membership anniversaries, some exciting celebrations there. You can also type in a page number. I'm going to jump to page 12. This is highlights from the National Women's Leadership Conference. So there's some great content here to highlight all of the networking, the learning, the recognition pieces. There's some great photos in there. It carries on for several pages. In fact, if you go to page 15 here, you'll see this little plus sign in the bottom corner. This again is additional content linked to that page. So if we click on that, it takes us to more pictures from our National Women's Leadership Conference. How cool is that? So you can scroll through that album as well. Let's go to another page to show you some other great things. So here is a link to one of our conference AV, was from Kiavico. And you can hover over that and click on the link. When you click on that, it will take you to their website. All of the ads for discounts on things that are member exclusives are in here, like the Dell Technologies. We have some sale items and some special discounts for ABWA members only. And so when we click on those, it will take you to that website. Pretty cool, right? So we have a bunch of different resources. And the last thing I want to call to your attention is, oh, here's another example of an ad that we can click on for Fisher Investments. And when we click on that, it goes to the page that the ad was talking about. Pretty cool, right? So we have some information here. Here it is on pages 22 and 23, including this special little band. See this little square here, that when you click on that, it takes you to the Join ABWA page on the national website. So if you've shared this document with someone at a meeting, you've sent them the information, they can actually sign up to be a member and easily find that through clicking on that link or this little tab on this right-hand side of the magazine. So there are a lot of great interactive tools and resources for you in this document. I encourage you to share it, read through all the content, celebrate the recognition pieces. So if you see someone in this year's Achieve newsletter celebrating women in business, send them a little note, support your fellow ABWA members. Thanks for watching. I'd love to know what you think of this great new resource.